Hi Scholar, welcome to Post Scholar's channel. In as much as I know that I want to help you with some mathematical problems, my heart rejoices when I receive feedback from you, whether negative or positive. So I would love to see your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. So the title of this video is Quadratic Equation in Order Number Basis. And we have just one example we are going to solve. The example says, what is the value of x in 315 base x minus 223 base x equals 72 base x? So we start by writing solution. Next, we write down the question, which says 315 base x minus 223 base x equals 72 base x. Now, if you check this question very well, you observe that the base are unknown. The base of each term are unknown, and this equation is divided into the left hand side and the right hand side. So what we'll do now is to convert these terms or these bases to base 10. Right now we don't know the base. The base is actually in base x, but we are going to convert each of these terms to base 10. How do we do that? The first thing to do is to order it. We order this one 0, 1, and 2. Order this term also 0, 1, and 2. Order this term 0, 1. Next, we say 3 times x raised to power 2 plus 1 times x raised to power 0. That's for the first term. So let's write that 3 times x raised to power 2 plus 1 times x raised to power 1 plus 5 times x raised to power 0, right? Next, for this term, we say 2 times x raised to power 2 plus 2 times x raised to power 1 plus 3 times x raised to power 0. Now, look at this sign. This sign is very, very important. The negative sign is affecting the whole of this term. So, to make it simple, we'll just do something like this. Minus, open a big bracket, right? Now, we can start multiplying by saying 2 times x raised to power 2 plus 2 times x raised to power 1 plus 3 times x raised to power 0, right? Close the brackets, equal to, then for this last term, which is at the right hand side, say 7 times x raised to power 1 plus 2 times x raised to power 0. So let's write that 7 times x raised to power 1 plus, I'll continue down from here, 2 times x raised to power what? 0. Now, what do we do next? We simplify. We already know that 3 times x squared gives 3x squared, right? That's 3x squared, right? Plus x raised to power 1 is x, then x times 1 gives x, plus take note, there is a times here. There is a multiplication sign here. So x raised to power 0 gives 1, then multiply by 5 gives 5. So plus 5, then minus, open brackets. So 2 times x squared gives 2x squared, right? Then plus x raised to power 1 gives x, then x times 2 gives 2x, then plus x raised to power 0 gives 1. 1 times 3 equals 3 plus 3, close the bracket, right? Equals, now x raised to power 1 is x, x times 7 gives 7x equals 7x. Then remember there's a plus here, plus, now x raised to power 0 is 1. 1 times 2 gives 2, right? Now what we can do is we need to focus on this. We have to open this bracket with the negative sign, right? So we write 3x squared plus x plus 5. Now minus times invisible plus here is minus, so we have minus. We are opening the bracket right now. 2x squared, then minus times plus gives minus, so write minus the term 2x, right? Then minus times plus again gives minus, so we'll write the term, which is just what? 3. So we have succeeded is using this negative sign to open the brackets, right? So equal 7x plus 2. Now what's the mission? The mission is to find the value of x, right? Now we continue. The next thing we need to do is to collect like terms. We have 3x squared here, we have x squared here, we have x squared here, we have x here, we have x here. So let's just combine them together. We do that by saying 3x squared, then minus what? 2x squared. Now we don't have any other x squared, so move on to what? X. So plus x, then we have another x here, minus 2x, we don't have any other x except at the right hand side. We are focusing on the left hand side first, then we should, what do we have next? Okay, 5 plus 5, then minus 3 equals the right hand side, we say 7x plus 2. Now we can continue simplifying by saying 3x squared minus 2x squared. The answer should be minus x, right? So minus x. You are simply saying you have 1 tomato and you are owing 2 tomatoes. If you pay 1, you definitely are still owing 1. So that's why x minus 2x gives minus x. Then 5 minus 3 gives 2. Then equal to the right hand side, which is 7x plus 2. Now we continue, right? Now, if you observe, you see that we have x at the left hand side. We also have x at the right hand side. So what we'll do is we want to move every term in the right hand side to the left hand side, right? So what we are going to first of all do is we subtract both left hand side and right hand side by 7x. If you do that, you see that this 7x here would disappear from the right hand side. So we are left with x squared minus x. Then remember, we are subtracting 7x. So minus 7x, then plus 2 equal 7x will no longer appear here because we have subtracted both sides by 7x. Look at it here. So this one, we have gotten rid of it here. What's left? 2 equals 2. Similarly, we want to get rid of this 2 from the right hand side. What do we do? The 2 has invisible plus, so we are going to subtract 2 from both left hand side and right hand side. When we do that, we have x squared minus x minus 7x. We have our plus 2, then minus 2 equals, this one now is gone because we have subtracted 2 from both sides. So equals, nothing is left here except 0, right? So we continue simplifying. When we do that, we have x squared, then minus x minus 7x gives minus 8x, right? Then plus 2 minus 2 gives 0. So this 2 has been eliminated, equals 0, right? Now this is looking like a quadratic equation, right? And quadratic equation always take this form. Remember, it looks like this: ax squared plus bx plus c equal 0. In this case, our a is invisible 1, our b is minus 8, and our c is 0, right? So this is looking like a typical quadratic equation. So how do we solve this? First of all, we factorize what's common between x squared and 8x. You will see that x is actually common, so you factor it out. X into brackets x squared divided by x, you have what? X. So that when you say x times x, you have what? X squared. Next, 8x divided by x is what? 8. So you write your 8. Now let's confirm what we have done, whether it's correct. X here is supposed to be x, so x times x gives x squared minus x times 8 gives 8x equals 0, right? So write 0. Then in quadratic equation, what's connecting x and x minus 8 is multiplication sign, right? So we equate x to 0, and we also equate this term to what? 0. That's the principle of quadratic equation. So we say x is equal to 0, or x minus 8 is equals to what? 0. We have established this one already, so we just write x is equal to 8, 0 rather, or x is equals to, move this minus, we'll add 8 to both sides. When we do that, you have that x is equal to 0 plus 8, which is 8. So we have two answers, right? But let's check the question. The question says find the value of what's x, and if you are conversant with how number base work, you'll see that the base value, right, the base value is always greater than each of these digits, right? And what's the highest digit here? The highest digit here is what? 7. Therefore the base can never be 0. So this x equals 0 is out of it, right? So therefore we can say our x is equal to what? 8. So let's come back here. You see that truly x can be equal to what? 8, because either of these digits is not greater than what? 8. I believe it is well understood. We have come to the end of this video, and I would like to see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye.